Okay guys, it's time for another bow along, and I asked you in the last bow along which video you would like to see for today. Would you like to see the Frozen, the My Little Pony, or anything else? And when I read the comments at the time, My Little Pony had won out. So we are going to be using this cute My Little Pony ribbon. It looks like My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, and it's very colorful, so I should have no problem finding ribbons to coordinate. And I thought we would have a little bit of fun before we commence on the bow making. I thought we would open two new My Little Pony blind bags, and these are the Cutie Mark Magic bags. And I'm gonna be honest, you can cheat with these. They have a little clear opening and you can press the pony up and pretty much see what you're getting. And the only ones that we really need, I believe, was Twilight, Sparkle, and then a couple of the random ponies. So I think I got Twilight, at least I hope I got Twilight. And the other one, of course, is just a random pony that we picked up just to add to the collection. So I thought we would go ahead and open it and see what we get. Let's go ahead and open this first one here. Each one of these comes with a collectible card and a figure. And this is the pony. We don't have her. She's got little chili peppers on her. That's her cutie mark, chili peppers. She's got cute orange and red hair. Let me see who she is. That is Pepper Dance. It says Pepper Dance loves to race. Okay, so we don't have Pepper Dance. Is she down here? Yeah, she's on here. We just don't have Pepper Dance. All right, so there she is. That was the random one that I picked up. All right, let's see if I got the right one here. Let's see if we got Twilight. Twilight Sparkle. All right, and wow, we did. Okay, I think this is a special one. Let's see, this is Princess Twilight Sparkle, so we did get her. We got the Princess Twilight Sparkle though. It says she loves learning with friends. All right, let's take a look. She is pretty cute. It's pretty big. She's one of the bigger ponies. All right, so Kennedy's going to be happy that we have a couple of new ponies. All right, let's go ahead and start on the bow. Okay, I have gathered my supplies right here. Well, the supplies for the main bow parts, that is. Of course, we're going to be using the My Little Pony ribbon. This is going to be the focal point of the entire bow. It's My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, and it's got so many different colors in there. I mean, you just can't go wrong. All right, and then I have this chevron print. It's actually like a pastel color chevron. It's pretty much the same colors as in the My Little Pony ribbon. I have two different types of scroll print ribbon. I've got a light pink, no, this is regular pink, and a baby blue. I've also got this squiggly lines ribbon, not sure what you call it, but it has every color that we need right there in one spot. And this dark purple with white dots, and you can see little lines coming from each dot. I love this print so much. And then I found this hot pink and silver dot ribbon. I'm not sure if I'll use it, but I love it and I'm going to try to use it. So yeah, those are going to be the ribbons that I'm using. As for any additional features that this bow may contain, I haven't decided yet, but once I do, I'll let you know. All right, so the bow parts that we're going to be working with today, we're going to be using two twisted boutique bows, a set of spikes, and then we're going to be making the top a ponytail bow. We're going to be making a ponytail bow. Get it? Ponies, ponytail, ponytail bow. Yeah, I cracked myself up too. All right, so I haven't done one of these ponytail videos in a while. This is a very, very old style. I'm almost embarrassed to post it in the descriptions, but I will leave the original link down in the descriptions box, as well as any other tutorials that you may need, as well as ribbon vendor information. So be sure to click down below if you want all the links, and we will get started. Okay, let's talk about the most important part of this bow, which is the topper, which is the ponytail portion of this ponytail bow. Now, what I did was I took some of the My Little Pony ribbon, this My Little Pony ribbon, so cute, and I fused it together with my fabric fusion pen. This is not necessary. I just wanted another ribbon on the other side because it's a one-sided ribbon and I didn't want the white showing. Of course, you don't have to do that. Anyways, I fused it together and allowed it to dry. And if you recall, in the cheerleading, the school bows that I did, that bow along this week, click a couple of videos back and you'll find it. We made a cheer bow. We're going to be doing the exact same technique for this pony bow. Very simple. If you're not familiar, you can click back, but I'm also going to show you really quick here. All right, go ahead and make that U shape, or that N, upside down U. I always call it a U shape. So if you go on the other side, it's going to be a U, but right now it's an N. All right, make the N shape. And the most important part of this is you're going to want to pay attention to your ends and make sure they are even. These are our tails and we want them even. All right, make sure you're holding your ends and then just cross it over. The awareness ribbon. So you still want to make sure that these two are even. All right, and then what I do, just even everything up as I go to the very center, or where I think is the center. Don't tell anybody. I don't know the exact center. And I press my finger down. Be sure to press your finger down and don't move it. Then you go to the top, and remember, if you take this part and you press down, it'll flatten the ribbon. Then once you flatten the ribbon, just push down under your finger, hold everything together, and you'll have 2 loops. Now, if anything is crooked or not even, here is where you can adjust everything. You can move it over, you can make it longer, you can do whatever. But still, you're worried about the loops, or not the loops, the tails here. Make sure they are even. Then all you got to do is give it a crease. And you're finished. After you tie it with your thread, of course. There's my pretty little crease. A good crease makes your bow, guys. I know it sounds silly, but it's all about the crease. It's time to have a little fun with this bow. What I did was I clipped 4 pieces of ribbon. This ribbon measures about 14 inches long, each piece. I got that pink and silver, I've got the purple and white, got a little yellow, and then this pink scroll print. Now you don't have to use ribbon, you can actually use rickrack, bead trim. You could use corker ribbon. Some of my favorite to use is organza. I like to curl the organza on a wooden dowel and spritz it with my Stiff and Quick. I don't put it in the oven, but I'll allow it to dry, and it makes some of the cutest organza curls, and they are so perfect for this style bow. What this is going to be an extra set of tails, and they're going to go underneath our ponytail bow. We're going to put these tails on first, and then this is going to go on top, and it's going to give it a more full look. So anything that you can think of that will go and serve as a tail will work for this bow. The more the merrier. But I'm going to go ahead and just use straight ribbon today. Now what I do is I take them, and I don't put them like right directly on top of each other. I kind of stagger each one like this. See how I've got them staggered? And then I just go through the center and I crease. All right, let me make sure I've got all of these straight first. I don't want any mishaps here. You can find the center by folding your ribbon in half and creasing it right there. There's my center. Alright, so I'm going to just stagger these just a little bit. Just a little bit. And then crease the middle. And then you can secure this with your upholstery thread. Do that really quick. And then once you tie it off and you make sure everything is good and even, then you can trim up your ends how you want. V-cuts, slants, you can leave them like they are. And of course you'll want to heat seal. Always heat seal. Alright, so let me see where I'm at. I'll do a little trimming and then do a little sealing. Alright, everything looks okay. I think I'll just do some, I don't know, we'll just slant these bad boys. I've got everything trimmed up, heat sealed, and they are secure in the center. This is actually going to go on top of my spikes right before I put the topper on. And I will show you as soon as everything finished drying how everything is supposed to be assembled. And then we will add the finishing touches and we'll be finished, guys. Alright, we've got our spikes, our topper, and then our extra tails. I'm just going to go ahead and put these three parts together, and then we can go ahead and add everything to the base bow, which is a twisted boutique bow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put just a little dab of hot glue right here in the center of my spikes. Just a dab will do ya. Dab it do ya. Then take your extra tails. Remember, they're already creased. And then you're going to put them right smack in the middle, and you'll press down. Go ahead and press down on everything. And then you're just going to take your embroidery thread or upholstery thread. Make sure you can hold it in your hand. And then you are going to wrap these two together. Tie them, give it a little knot, and then we're done. After you clip. Alright, these two pieces are now put together. You can kind of tug on them so your tails go in the middle. Don't worry, you're not going to damage anything, because if you're using that strong upholstery thread or embroidery thread, you're good to go. Alright, now all you have to do is take your topper and put it right there on top, and then glue it and put your thread around it. Our pony bow is now complete. I will go ahead and tell you a little bit about the extras that I added to this bow. As you can see, I've got some fluffy marabou right up here, and I just put it on a felt circle, one of those little circle pads, and it is glued behind my spikes right here at the top. I also added a piece of frilly lace, and again, it is attached to some felt right behind my spikes. Now on top of my spikes, I glued a hot pink flower and a light pink rosette, because obviously I'm loving pink today. And I've also got a pink sequin bow right here in the middle. I just glued it right there on top of my spikes. And the middle is a dark pink little doodad. I don't know what you would call it. And look at all of my tails down here. Now I'm going to attempt to snap some photos of Kennedy, and I'll let you know how exactly I put these in her hair once it's pulled up in a ponytail. It's so cute. All the tails hang down. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this bow along. Let me know in the comments below what theme you would like to see for the next one, which will probably be on Monday. As always, check the descriptions box for measurement information, ribbon vendor information, and any tutorials that you may need. And I will see you guys in the next video.
Hello guys, this is Candy here, and I'm going to model this hairbow. So I'm going to get my ball.
Okay.
So back here. What's this for the ball? Ooh, that's so one big bug.
She forgot. She's not going to go get the ball now. She said, forget the ball. Okay, but you guys can see how it looks hanging down in her ponytail.
I wish there was more birdies I could catch.
Show me your model pose. Turn around and look at the camera. Model pose. Ooh, oh, sassy.
Can I get the ball now?